Today we are going to talk about the Google Pixel 6. Is this the Pixel of the old, or is this the new Pixel with new features and everything that you want in your Android phone? Let's take a look. All right, let's take a look inside the box. So this is the smoky black. It also comes in sort of seafoam. So it's already into the main menu. You see you have the little bar down here, which if you don't like that, you can go into settings. Typically we'll type in navigation, then it comes up with system navigation and gestures. We click on that, we click here. If we wanted the 3 button, we click there, and now we have the back, the home, and the square to bring up multiple windows. So now we're back into how most Androids are, but if you wanted to go back to that, you would just repeat the steps. So that's your Google feed, so if I were to log in, it would show something there. You have your contacts, your messages, your Chrome, your camera, so access, so motion photos, so an update's available, it's showing us. We have video, you have modes, so you have lens, which is your Google lens, photo, sphere, panorama, your portrait, night sight, so different things there. And then to go up to get to the rest of the apps, they're all right here. Also, another interesting feature. So you have your main items here. When you move over, battery share. Now what battery share allows us to do when it's on is you can actually charge other devices that are Qi enabled. So it can be Apple, it can be Samsung, it can be Moto, as long as it is Qi enabled to allow for wireless charging. AirPods, Apple Watch, I'm not sure. So you know what? Let's go ahead and see how that works. So we're gonna put it down like this, take off the Apple Watch, put it right in the middle, and I'm not hearing anything. Interesting. Apple Watch has always been strange when it comes to sharing. I think that's the way that Apple set it up. So battery share is on. Now say that it doesn't sense another device, then it'll automatically turn that off to conserve battery. We'll just turn that off now. We go back in. So in the box, you'll see you get an adapter if you were to have maybe a micro or USB-A that you can turn into a C. But really it just ends up turning into this, which is C to C. So anything you have that is currently Type-C charging will still work with this phone. It just won't fast charge if you don't have the Type-C and the Type-C at both ends. So you can get one of those bricks, which we did a video on that as far as what you want to look for. You have a little manual in here. Not so much a manual, but a little tutorial, if you will. How to eject a SIM card. That's a SIM popping pin. This particular phone is 128 gigs of internal storage. You cannot expand that storage. It also can go to 256. Now your dimensions, so you have 6.4 inches diagonal. You have a 90 hertz refresh rate, 4,614 milliamp battery. It has the Google Tensor processor. So right now there's a bounty of, I believe, 1.5 million that Google is offering for anyone to break into its processor, basically break into the phone and hack it, if you will. So that is pretty cool. Here's your camera lenses, your flash, Type-C. Those are your speakers. That's your SIM card. And your power button, volume up and volume down. So when you're holding the power button, you hold it down, you let go, and that's right, because it is actually volume up and power at the same time. There we go. But this is actually, where's the nearest McDonald's?
Something went wrong. Please try again.
Okay, well, that's how that would work if it worked. And of course, your volume up. This right here, that little button, live caption. So text speech in your device and automatically generates captions. If you turn that on by mistake, you would just click volume up or down, click here again, and then it turns off. Clicking those three dots, you then open up into your sound where you can adjust. If you want to see more, it'll open up into the settings. So you have your do not disturb, your ringtone, the live caption, which we talked about. So there's some options there. 8 gigs of RAM, very fast. Just to put that in perspective, the iPhone 13 has 4 gigs of RAM. Now that's just the regular 13, not the Pro or the Max. It is IPX8 Scuba. Hey, who's that guy? It is USB-C we talked about. But yeah, is this your next Android? I mean, how do you think this compares for you Pixel owners in terms of what this phone can do? How do you feel about it? Let's see how the sound is. Again, it's hard to... On today's episode, we are going to discuss the Moto Edge versus the Moto 1 in a head-to-head battle. Which Android is for you? So let's go ahead and dive in and see which one comes out on top. Let's get ready to rumble. So you got some options there. 5G versus Moto Edge. If watching a video. And then to get out of that, there's that little square right there. So you can do that to expand, that to get back, and then now you're back in your menu. So for you Pixel folks, is this your next Pixel? Definitely has some options on it that were not offered before. Beautiful phone. What do you think? Put in the comments. What do you like about it? What do you not like about it? What do you wish that it had? Maybe that it's lacking something. What do you think? And as always, like, share, comment, and make it a great day.